Hey St. Luke's, welcome to our Wednesday check-in. I'm glad to be with you here today from my backyard. What a week it's been, right? It's been difficult to watch the images on the news. We've seen images of racial violence. We've seen images of protests and demonstrations. We've also seen riot and looting activity, just destruction in the streets. And I know that's just really hard to take in and hard to make sense of. I just want to say again, you've read my written statements, that St. Luke's and the St. Luke's community stands against systemic injustice and racism, and we denounce all of these forms of white supremacy and evil that are cropping up in our midst. But it's so easy to blame others. The harder work is looking into ourselves, to our own prejudice and our own bias, and to examine the systems and structures that we occupy that are perpetuating injustice and racism. So we're going to, in the coming weeks, be taking a look at how we can start to address this. Somebody told me today, and I think this is remarkably true, there's no convenient time to address racism. There's no convenient time to address marginalization and oppression. And this certainly doesn't feel like a convenient time in the midst of COVID-19 and the shelter in place and all of that. The confluence of these two events I know are stressful and I know is really raising our anxiety right now. But we have great hope that we are not alone. We just celebrated the day of Pentecost, and we celebrate the power of the Holy Spirit that continues to work in us and continues to work through us. We trust that the Spirit of God is leading us in ways of justice and peace. We continue to be people of prayer, we continue to be people of hope, and we continue to be people of life as we trust the Spirit leads us and guides us even today. Stay tuned this Sunday. We have a special guest preacher, Presiding Bishop Elizabeth Eaton, our presiding bishop of the ELCA, is offering a recorded sermon for us, so that will be a part of our Sunday worship video. Make sure to check that out. Also, along with this Wednesday check-in, I am putting just the virtual choir that we had as a part of our longer worship video on Sunday for the Pentecost choir. Just the choir. I think it's so special, and I invite you to take a look at that again. And if you missed that in the worship video, it's worth the time to take a look at just the choir. It was a fun experiment. Thanks to all of you who participated. If you missed out this time, there'll be another one soon, so stay tuned to find opportunities for how you can be a part of the virtual choir. Thanks for being in touch. Stay safe, stay connected. Remember, the church is here. We are open. We're just not able to physically gather in person right now, but the church remains strong. Thanks for all you do. Take care.